Time is the most valuable asset to a gentleman. How you spend your time will dictate how well you live your life, what you mean to others, and how prosperous you will become. Sadly, most people drift through life with little awareness of time, making them feel like they never have enough. But this is not how a gentleman lives his life. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use deliberate planning to maximize your time and get everything done that you want to. If you feel like work prevents you from spending time with your family or taking care of your health, that's about to stop. I work 80 hours a week between my 9 to 5 and this YouTube channel, and I still find the time to work out 4 times a week, call my family multiple times a week, and go on 1 or 2 social outings. But my life would be a disorganized mess if it weren't for the techniques I'm about to show you. So let's get into that. The first thing to change if you want to maximize your time is that you must plan ahead. You can't see how you feel or leave things to chance because life or your own procrastination will inevitably get in the way. You're going to have to decide beforehand what's important to you and what to sacrifice. Your sacrifices should never be important things like family or health. In fact, I recommend that you sacrifice things that can be categorized only as bullshit. These are those boring errands that you hate, the hours that you spend watching Netflix, or sleeping in on the weekends hungover. There's a specific task that I always hated and decided to get out of my life, and that's grocery shopping. That's why I am delighted to say that Factor is sponsoring today's video. I've been a paying customer of Factor long before they were interested in working with me. So when I got the chance to tell you guys about this brand, it was a no-brainer for me. Factor is a meal delivery service with over 35 meals to choose from each week and 45 add-ons. You'll also receive 2 wellness shots with every order while you're an active subscriber. As for the meals, you can choose from keto, calorie smart, chef's choice, vegan, and my personal favorite, Protein Plus. The meals come delivered to your door every week. All you have to do is put them in the fridge, just like this, and then heat them up for 2 minutes whenever you want. I can honestly say I wouldn't have been able to grow this channel so fast if I didn't have Factor there to save me time. Not only do I not have to go to the grocery store, cook and do dishes, but I don't even have to think about what I'm going to eat because I know that their chef-prepared meals will be something that I'm excited about every time. And the meals are always delicious. Like this week, I've been really enjoying their creamy tomato pork chop, the Parmesan sun-dried tomato chicken penne, and the red pepper queso chicken. And if you're trying to stick to certain goals with your food like I am, this puts the whole thing on autopilot for you. You don't even have to think if you're going to eat well that day because Factor has done the work for you. The subscription is totally flexible, so I can change the number of meals I want each week or pause it if I'm going out of town. So if you want to try this for yourself, here's how you can. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code GENTZ50 to receive 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next box. That's code GENTZ50 at factor75.com to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next box while your subscription is active. Thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video, and like I said, it's a joy to bring you a product that I've been paying for with my own money and I've been very satisfied with. So to be intentional with our time and understand what priorities and sacrifices we will make, we need to write this out in advance. Whether you choose to do this in a written calendar like a Filofax or an online calendar is totally up to you. I understand why a written calendar might be more appealing to you, but I think there are several advantages to an online calendar like Google Calendar. First, it's really easy to move things around as plans change or get updated. Second, you can create recurring events so you don't have to keep writing the same things down all the time. And third, you can link it up with your phone so you can move things around and add new appointments on the go. So let me show you my Google Calendar and show you how this might work for you. So this is this week, it's currently Thursday as I'm filming this. As you can see, the whole calendar is booked in, and that's the way you want it to be. I only have 1 hour here, which I left free. I think I went to the hot tub and just relaxed for a while there. So your calendar should start with the time that you wake up. I recommend keeping your waking time consistent because that's better for your sleep patterns. A lot of people totally mess up their rhythm by sleeping in late on the weekends, and then they wonder why they feel tired on Monday and Tuesday. Currently, I'm waking up at 6:45 a.m. You can wake up whenever you want, Personally, I wake up when the sun rises, so this is a little bit earlier in the summer and a little bit later in the winter. Normally I just wake up naturally because I leave the blinds open and the light comes in. Next, you want to make some time for your morning routine and think about all the things that you want to do and how long that's going to take you. I won't make this into a video about morning routines, but everything that I do in the morning is very practical. I don't journal, I don't meditate, I don't read. I feel very productive in the morning, so I like to just get straight to work as soon as possible. That soon as possible is about 7:30 a.m. So as I mentioned before, I have a 9 to 5, but I do about an hour and a half of work on the channel before my actual job. Because I feel very productive at this time, this is when I write my scripts, because that task takes the most brain power. Then at 9 a.m. I begin my day job. I work remote, so this is a pretty quick transition. Every other day I go to this cafe, which is downstairs below my apartment building, to get a change of scenery and have some breakfast. Then I use my lunchtime to work out. I do a push-pull leg split on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Working out at lunchtime is the perfect refresh for me. Normally by 1:30 I'm getting a bit restless and bored, but after I work out I come back with a renewed sense of energy. Then it's back to my day job, which wraps up around 6 p.m. Once I'm logged off from that, it's back to the channel. And this is the time when I will do some editing on videos, I'll put some music on, do a bit of research and reading, and I'm actually working on something long form away from YouTube, so this is the time when I'll focus on that. At 8:30 I will wrap up and then just relax. Normally I'll head down to the mailroom, see what I got that day, open a bottle of wine or make a cocktail, and then I'll call a friend over on the West Coast. I will listen to the neighbors' dogs bark, I will play guitar, I will, maybe watch a bit of YouTube that's not related to the channel. But this is the time where you could watch your Netflix or however you like to relax in the evening. But I don't like to do this for more than about an hour. And then 1 hour before I want to go to sleep, that is when the phone goes off, I stop checking the channel, and I just start doing my nighttime routine. Normally I like to have a shower before I go to bed, and I'll always read 10 pages of a novel. But this is how I plan my week, and as you'll see, many of these, like these are all recurring events. It helps me stay very focused and intentional with my time. For example, if I was going to go on a date or do an afternoon of volunteering, then I don't feel guilty about taking time away from work because it's already pre-planned and I know that it's something valuable to me. What you don't want is to have no plan of action, sit around procrastinating or do bullshit things that aren't valuable, and then not get your work done. Obviously 80 hours a week is kind of toward the maximum end of work that you should be doing in a week, and I don't necessarily recommend it. But for example, if you have family, you could do this as 60 hours a week, and that gives you like 5 4-hour blocks that you could spend dedicated quality time with your family. And if you have to commute for your job, think about how you could use that time productively. Maybe this is when you do some reading or you work on a side hustle that you can run from your phone. Normally I will take at least 1 night a week off to go to dinner. This week I've had a few things scattered around. For example, I had this happy hour yesterday. Today I went to Suit Supply for a fitting. I had a haircut. I actually went for lunch after the fitting too. So I probably just stay in and focus on the channel for the next few nights. But whatever you choose to do, I think it's important to take advantage of every second and always see an opportunity to do something worthwhile and never just waste your time. Gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's video, which is a new topic for me, but it's something that I think is very important. I want to hear from you in the comments if you are struggling with time management and prioritizing things that are important to you. If you are looking to level up any area of your life, from style to etiquette to organization, I am now offering one-on-one coaching calls. This was something I had a few requests for, so I decided to create a page on my website where you can go and book some time with me. The link to that one is in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much for watching, gentlemen, and I will see you in the next one.